So I've been getting a lot of questions. Sharpie, why aren't you playing AFL 23 anymore? And I feel like you guys deserve a little bit of an explanation as to why. I think it's pretty obvious, but I just want to not have a rant, but I want to have a talk about the state of the game and where I feel like it's at and why I've put it down for the last 3 months and the impact that that's having on my YouTube channel. It's a sacrifice that I'm making, but it's also something that I just can't keep continuing to play. It's not fun. The game isn't fun. It's definitely got... it's probably the best AFL game we've ever had. If we're being completely critical and honest, you need to be honest with yourself and say, yep, graphics, tick, the best we've had. Gameplay, either the best or equal with. Things like set shots, stadium creators, team creators. There's a lot more custom things you can do, which I have dabbled in, making my own Tasmanian team and putting, Tasmanian players in that team. But there was constant updates on, and I know the developers will say every time they release an update to do with Pro Team, there's always bugs and fixes popped in behind the scenes, but it's frustrating on a consumer's end and especially a creator's end that things, and I'm going to get into this in a second, were advertised and not delivered upon for a long time, i.e. Pro Team. There's issues like the cutscene after you win a grand final not working properly. There's also I hate that I play a custom season and I don't have the same cutscene of when I finish a normal season mode. Why can't we have the same medal presentation? Like, I want to see my custom players win a Norm Smith, but I can't do that. I used to be able to. When I played it on PlayStation 4 when it first released, you would play a grand final and then you would win a normie with whatever player was the best on ground or kick the most goals, because I know that's how they do it, because I've done enough grand finals that the guy that kicks the most goals in the game wins the normie. It's not based on any other point system or stats or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing. Because they used to be, in the old games, if you had the most touches, you were most likely to win the normie or Brownlow. But anyway, that's a small thing that we can get over. But the attention to detail on the care of the game really fell away for me once Pro Team came out. Yep, it was great for my channel. It was great for my growth. It really helped a lot. And I'm sure a lot of my subscribers right now are AFL 23 either watchers or players or just love their footy in general. And so do I. I love my footy. But I'm going to go through the list of names that they advertised to the public that were going to be released with Pro Team coming out. And I'm not 99% sure on all of these, but I'm very, very sure on a lot of them, which aren't in the game at the moment. And the things, if I was just looking at their Twitter a minute ago, they say Season 3 is out right now, right? Dean Cox, who was in it, fair enough. Longmire was already there. Cripps was already there. Selwood was already there. Trent Cotchin was, I believe, already in it as well. Error players? Like, really? You're just recycling the same cards. Why? And they even brought in a Christmas update, which I'm looking at now too. And then we go to week 5 of Season 3. Nat Fyfe, Wingard was already in it. Hawkins was in it. Petrarca and Tipper. Tipper's been in the game the whole time. He's not something new. It's extremely frustrating. I don't understand why the release of the game and the release of the Pro Team mode decided to then take away from all aspects of, in our opinion, things that needed to be worked on as well. Like, there's still so many AI bugs. There's so many issues with the game still. People still having like set shots from in the crowd and things like that. I understand if you make if you make a stadium and the stadium's really small, the players doing a set shot have nowhere else to walk. That's fine, but like people send me videos still of them having a set shot, but it's flipped, and so they're, instead of having a set shot from like the goal square kicking towards the goals, they're standing in the cheer squad kicking towards the goals back onto the field. It's bizarre, and I don't know how these issues are still in the game. And I'm trying to find one of the images right now of, they continue to advertise things like the new packs are in store. Booster packs are continuously being released and they have nothing new in them. They might have these error cards, but they're just recycling the same players. Anyway, so the point that I'm here to make is the AFL 23 Legends list that was advertised 2 years ago before the mode got released 6 months ago. So we had to wait a year and a half just to get this mode, which 90% of the fan base dropped off anyway. A lot of them did come back, but a lot of them have dropped off again. 2 players for each teams, and I'm going to go through the list and say yes or no of which players are there. And then I'm going to try and compile in editing the list of, yep, it's like 88% or whatever, right? So Mark Bickley for the Crows, not in the game. Darren Jarman, not in the game. Simon Black, not in the game. Michael Voss, yes, but he's a coach and he was already scanned, doesn't count. That's not a pass mark. Voss is in the game. Greg Williams, no. Stephen Kernahan, no. David Cloak, no. Which is a weird choice. There's so many Collingwood players they could... Anyway. Nathan Buckley, no. Dustin Fletcher, no. Matty Lloyd, no. Matthew Pavlich, no. David Mundy, yes, I believe. I could be wrong. Let me know. I think Mundy's in the game. Joel Selwood, yes. Believe he was already scanned because he played in the 2022 season when the game had come out. Brad Ottens, no. Campbell Brown, no. Jared Harbrow, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe. Heath Shaw, no. Shane Mumford, again, he's a maybe. I haven't seen him in the game. I'm not 100% sure. Jason Dunstall, no. Johnny Platten, no. Gary Lyon, no. David Neitz, I don't think so. Glenn Archer, no. Wayne Carey, no. Kane Corns, no. Warren Treadray, no. Matty Richardson, yes. Maybe. Michael Roach, yes. Nick Rewalt, no. Peter Everett, yes. Michael O'Loughlin, no. Paul Kelly, no. Jakovic, no. Judd, no. Grant, no. And Johnson, no. I could be wrong on a couple of those. Let me know in the comments. Again, I haven't played it in like 3 months. But if we're going through that list, that is incredibly disappointing. I'm going to do a little bit of research even more after this. But that is just a small snippet of why this game is so disappointing on my end, because I want to play the game. I want it to be good. I don't want to yell and scream anymore about this game. I'm going to keep my cool and just say I have a passion for AFL and cricket and basketball and sport, and I just want it to be good. I want our games to be good so that we can all play AFL and have the best time and not be having the developers from, again, I could be wrong here, but it feels like their main priority is to make money out of us and to push these microtransactions on the consumer, that they're charging a fair price for these packs and we get not a lot out of them. And we're now getting like 99 Crips, 96 Crips, 94 Crips, like 96 Dusty, 94 Dust. Like who cares? We've already got those players. Why are they already being recycled? Like, there should be like a Darren Jarman card. This game's going to be dead soon. Like, I don't know why we have to have... If they're planning on dragging it out, like, okay, maybe Darren Jarman gets released. Like, if they did one player a month, like Jarman gets released in January next year, and then Nathan Buckley gets released in February, and then, like, maybe if they did that, that would be more exciting for me, because then I could try and hunt for these cards, but I don't want to spend the money. I've spent so much money on this game, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth your money. It's not worth my money. It is a waste of time. Yes, I've done very well on the YouTube. I'm still looking here. Crips 81, Crips 84, Crips 89, 92, 96, and 99. Like an Obsidian card. Whoop-de-doo. Like, they should have been there from the get-go. We shouldn't have had to have waited 3 months to get Obsidian cards. But it's just, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think of the game. Have you still got it, and do you still play it? Have you spent money on the game? Do you regret spending money on the game like I do? I hope the developers see this. I love what you guys have tried to do. Just fixes like glitches and issues with certain gameplay things. The backwards handball glitches still happening. The like glitch tackles still happening. There's so many issues. If you want me to help, I'm available. Please message me on Twitter or Instagram. If there's any developers that would like input, I'm the biggest QA tester that they have. I've played this game probably more than anybody else. I can literally check how much time I've spent on this game. It is upwards of 500 hours, right? I don't think anybody in Australia would have spent more time on this game than me. So please, anyone from Big Ant, get in touch with me. Let's talk, because I want to help. I want to make this game as good as it can be, or at least put things in place for when, if there's another AFL game in the works in the future, that I can help with that. Just let's talk. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you still playing? Are you a fan? Are you not? Did you give up early and never came back? Or did you come back and you've been pleasantly surprised? Do you still play Pro Team, or what's the story? I want to get back into it, but I just don't have... I don't know. There's something within me not letting me put any more money into this game. And I know that if I pick it up and start playing it again, I'm only going to do our custom grand finals, and that's about it, because I don't have any desire to chase a 99 Patrick Cripps. And if you're a Carlton fan, that's different, but like Dusty and Cripper. Okay, where's my Darren Jarman? Where's my Buckley? You know, I want classic players. I don't know. You know, NBA can still get Shaq and Michael Jordan and all these other players that are, you know, not with us anymore as well. And we're sitting over here going, okay, so we've got 4 different Nat Fifes. Cool. Over 400 new cards brought out on December 12, apparently. Including Obsidian Nat Fife, Diamond Petrarca, and many more. When they say that, I believe, and again, I haven't played it, so I'm not 100% sure. I could be an idiot here, but I'm going to click on the comments and quickly have a look. I think they're just saying, like, new rarities for different players. 5 card goes hard, and still no cricket 24 all day. So they can't win at the moment, but yeah. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's why I haven't been playing it for a while, because I've been struggling with the... I also have a lot of people saying to me, oh, like, I bought this game because of you. Oh, I'm playing Pro Team because of you. And that actually weighs on my conscience a bit. And I say to people, like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not what it should be. I've made these videos of pack openings and stuff for the betterment of my own channel, but also to try and get people hyped around the game, hoping that if there's more people around the game, Big Ant will devote more time to fixing it and looking after it, and it's just not seemed like the case. Again, I could be completely wrong. Let me know if I am, but I just want this game to be great, and I want to be able to make amazing content with it, and I feel like my well has run dry at the moment. I'll leave it on that. Let me know in the comments below. If this gets a shitload of views and does really well, then maybe I'll have to drag it out and dust it off. I've literally got it sitting right here. I don't know why it's not in its case, and it needs to be clean too. So, you know, I know how to look after my stuff, apparently. I found it on the floor. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, bye for now. Peace.